And Nigerians attacking Biafrans. Ruben? Thank you. Chairman Smith, Chairman McGovern, honorable members, thank you for the opportunity to testify.
All right, so this particular video since today, so some of you are wondering what is really happening in the video. Is gradually coming at the point when the Buga smile again and say yes, Mazen and they kind of really fought a very, 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 very genuine fight. Now,
wonderful people, before I proceed, let your mic not be troubled. Let your heart not cut. I will upload the video after my voice. Just lend me your listening ear. And I promise not to mislead you. The information you are hearing here is authentic. This man by name, Dr. Michael Rubin. Dr. Michael Rubin is an American policy analyst. Let me also remind you that this man you are about to watch his clip is with the government of United States of Biafra on the day Biafra was declared in Leyte, Finland. This man is the one whom the American government sent to supervise that redeclaration. And I am telling you this for you to go and verify. He's also part of the signatory to the declaration of Biafra as a witness, not as a Biafran. Yes, as a witness. Because when this document will be revealed, the signatories of the whole people who signed, whether if you are on the opposing side or you are on the side of what I call it, on the side of as a witness, everything have to come on board. I mean, everything have to be on the table of discussion. So, what am I trying to say here now? The global world, I repeat, the global stage now is about to declare this country they call Nigeria persona non grata. And don't forget, if this situation come on board, anywhere they find a Nigerian, you are a target. Or rather, let me put it that way, they will treat you like a leprosy. Because what they are testifying in this program, in this Washington D.C, is the genocide against Biafra, which Nigerian government never, ever, admitted of their wrongdoings. Because if you can imagine what UK just published the other day, what they call the end of Biafra or the surviving of Biafra, using a Yoruba man and Yoruba people to testify on the people that are still living. It speaks a volume. That is the reason of this gathering, this summit that's happening in Washington, D.C. They are just here to tell the whole world that that thing that UK and BBC published is all lie and fake. Like, look at the real reason here. There was a video I saw this morning before I should refresh my phone to come back again. I could not find the video. A 10-year-old Biafra Pikin being interviewed by a white journalist. Why are you fighting? Do you know what this guy answered? I mean, this small boy of 10 years, 10-year-old military in that Biafra army, he said, we are fighting for survival. You can imagine BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation or Company, lying to the whole world that Biafran soldiers are the one who fired the first shot. Okay, assuming Biafran soldiers, listen, not Igbos, he said Biafran soldiers, assuming they are the one that fired the first shot. Is that the reason why you have to, subject over 3.5 to 4.5 million youths, women and children mostly, to die of hunger? Where they are fighting war, is it not that you are fighting with the military, not with an individuals? So Nigerian government, Yakubu Gowon and everybody, other person that participated, including IBB and Olusegun Obasanjo, all of these people supposed to be charged with war crime against humanity. If possible, that moronic Awolowo have to be woken up and jailed for war crimes. So Nigeria is about to witness what they can never escape if they continue with this their trajectory of marginalization and the ethnic cleansing they are carrying out in Biafra land. American policy analyst Dr. Michael Rubin testified in Washington, D.C. on the genocide and attack on Biafrans Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and every other person that is involved, or rather, that have been jailed unjustly, including Simon Ekpa and every other Biafrans, whether home or abroad. So, let me just allow you to watch this clip from this our brother, or rather this our brethren called Mazi Prince JT. So, this is where the information is coming. Watch it, and then we'll come back here just to have a little more discussion. Oya, regardez.
And Nigerians attacking Biafrans.
Ruben.
Thank you. Chairman Smith, Chairman McGovern, honorable members, thank you for the opportunity to testify.
Alright, so this particular video on AFR since today. So some of you are what is really happening in the video. Is gradually coming at the point where Ndibo got smiley again and say yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu really fought a very, very genuine fight. Now, when you now find a video here testifying at the Washington D.C. affair with Dr. Robin Michael. So, where he said the attack on Biafrans by the Nigerian government and the genocide. So, when you're now working at Biafra on a global discussion, in the coming days, go prophets are talking about it already. People are coming out to apologize to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Recently, U.S. Congress Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will take a very fair hearing. For U.S. means that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was denied fair hearing from the beginning. You get it? So Abonidi connected the dots. In the make a clear orientation. So thanks to Dr. Robin Michael, Ndevu the affair of Biafra Nishi, they are fighting heavily. So onyango nango nko jimwa yonabia. Anyways, I don't want to say much about this. Can I get into the if one nine wokebu Mazi Rose photocopy if one with uses the room today Biafrans across the world get any know what he said in this video. Share your thoughts on the comment section. Ikabaro to video and there's always right with you.
I've been hearing a lot of people, most especially the Yorubas, coming to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually warned us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually told us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this and said that. And to my greatest surprise, I am very surprised that all this whole noise is coming from the Yorubas. All this whole noise is coming from the Yorubas. And you see, one thing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that he says it the way God tells him or told him to say it. But you know the problem of Nigeria? Igbo problem. The Igbo problem did not allow them to see the problems of what is going to come ahead of them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was explaining to us. He didn't allow them to see it. This is what hatred does to human. This is what hatred does to human. And then at the end of the day, they will come and tell you, let us come together and fight this common enemy. Who are your common enemies? We don't have enemies. Biafrans does not have enemies. Igbos doesn't have enemies. All we know is that we want to be on our own. And you people can embrace your one Nigeria. So this noise is coming from most of these animals called the Nigerian people. Yorubas. Nnamdi Kanu said it. Nnamdi Kanu has said it. Nnamdi Kanu said these terrorists are coming. Nnamdi Kanu heard. Now we know that he's a god. Now we understand what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. But who jailed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Yoruba. Who prosecuted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Yoruba. Who made sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu goes to prison? Yoruba. And somebody like me, you think I will come and sympathize with the Yorubas? Never. Not on this my life. Never sympathize with your enemies. Because if they have time to take you out, they will take you out. If these people have the opportunity of taking you out, they will take you out. Don't sympathize with them. Anything that they are doing in Lagos State, all these their nonsense protests, let them continue. Tinubu import. You see, this is one thing I used to tell you people that you don't really understand. Outside, Tinubu, the same thing that they are doing is what they hanged on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa's neck. Tinubu and Shetima and Buhari imported these terrorists, that is unaliving people in Nigeria, that is taking lives in Nigeria. They imported them. They brought them in for their elections, and now they are not able to manage them. Today, what is going on? The Yorubas, these Afonjas, are everywhere. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu told us, hey, we didn't know. Why are you people go to social media? They are not playing the video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This Afonjas, they are all of them. Go to their platform. This man said it. This man said it. Please, we don't want you to be sympathetic with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Nnamdi Kanu was the problem of this country called Nigeria. Tinubu is your god. Nnamdi Kanu brought all these terrorists from everywhere, killing, destroying Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu's name should leave all of you's mouths. Those Afonjas, those Yorubas, those Ndofemwana, Nnamdi Kanu's name should leave your mouth. I am here to warn all of you. Yoruba jailed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of their wickedness. Even the Fulanis refuses to jail him. They pushed it to a Yoruba man because of the wickedness in their hearts. Omotosho came with all the imaginable laws. And while Nnamdi Kanu was shouting in court, because let me tell Biafran, I'm here to disappoint all of you today. All these, their lawyers, Nnamdi Kanu's life, they are all fake. All of them, they are all useless. All of them, I don't trust any one of them. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trusted anyone, why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to stand on his own? They can't face the truth. They can't stand and say the truth. They are scared of their own life too. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was asking Omotosho, show me the law in which you are trying me. Simple as ABC. Omotosho, did Omotosho show Nnamdi Kanu any law? Did Omotosho show Nnamdi Kanu the law in which he was being tried on? Nnamdi Kanu was tried on a repealed law under a Yoruba man. On a repealed law. And some of you want me, Rosé, to come here and be sympathetic. Over my dead body will I be? More kidnapping will happen. All of you don't think. Some of you don't even think. When I finish talking, you say he's a Yoruba hater. Whereas sometimes around early hours of this year, is it early this year, that terrorist was going into a school to kidnap students. A call came to the military that was guiding that school that they should live there. One of the military confirmed that the call came from higher above. Or from above. They know the usual thing. No, the higher authority told us to block here. And they went and kidnapped how many children? A call came that military that were guiding that place should leave. That terrorist is coming. The same government, and that's why I don't know how you people reason. The same government all of you are calling now. We need your help. President Tinubu is a terrorist. He cannot help you. He's a terrorist. He invited this terrorist that is ravaging Nigeria. The only reason why Tinubu will be removed from that power if America comes for him, Tinubu will remain the president of Nigeria. So shall it be. Except America decides to arrest Tinubu. That is the only prayer I am praying for him. I don't pray good for him. But as for Yorubas, Tinubu will continue to lead you till the kingdom comes. That's what you wanted. Nnamdi Kanu was your problem. Now 40-something children are in the forest, including teachers they arrested. Nigerian police doesn't see them. Nigerian army didn't see them. Even when they were taking them, they could not apprehend them or stop them. Foolish Yoruba people. Idiot Yoruba people. Nonsense Yoruba people. And you want people like me to come here and say, hey, hey, that's in the video I'm saying. Let us try. These people, they are useless to the core. Yesterday, there was a video I was watching where this young man, activist, was kidnapped. Broad daylight. The video Moses sounds Igbo, right? Broad daylight. Because he was teaching people, I don't have anything to do with Nigerian politics. Just because this guy came out with good intentions, teaching people how to register their voter's card and all of that. They picked him up. The video also sounds Igbo. That's why this kind of thing does not happen to the Yorubas. It can never happen to Hausa. Look at how Showore is talking carelessly everywhere. As Tinubu picked him up. One day hey, we're Nigerian. Who will before you? We love one Nigeria. Living also sounded Igbo. That's why Tinubu removed him. Because they want to sensitize Nigerians on how they can go and how they can go about the PVC. I do not have anything related to election or politics in Nigeria. I am neutral. I am fighting for the independent state of Biafra. That's all. But sometimes we must touch all these things so that people will know that we are not one-sided. We love a better nation, just like this country is. They're separated from the EU. They never fired a shot. Why is Nnamdi Kanu own different? Why is Nnamdi Kanu own different? Because he's an Igbo man and they locked him away and threw him far away to Sokoto. And you think his security will stop? You people are daft. I'm telling you the truth. You are all daft. Some of you, not my Biafran brothers and sisters that are here. You see this Yoruba today. Look, go to internet. Nnamdi Kanu said it. Nnamdi Kanu told us that they are coming. We didn't know. What next is that this orchestrated hatred by the Yorubas will consume all of you. That is what next. All this your hatred for Igbos will consume every one of the Yorubas. We told you, but because of your hate, you threw Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto, and Omotosho was bragging at Balayo. Were you not bragging? I have locked him away. He has been locked away. Let him come and flex his muscles again. Useless and hopeless Yoruba people. Wicked people. Now today you know Nnamdi Kanu is a god. Now you can talk good about Nnamdi Kanu that you hated everything in you. This insecurity, you think Tinubu is going to stop insecurity? You think if Tinubu was going to stop insecurity, just use the one of the area boys in Lagos State to judge what I'm saying. Everywhere you come in Lagos State is area boy. You drive Okada, area boy. You hustle to buy pure water to sell, area boy will attack you. If you don't do, they will drag you down. They will beat you mercilessly. And you want Tinubu to stop such. Tinubu that cannot stop area boys is going to stop Fulani militias that are ravaging the whole nation. You people are joking. You are still dreaming. You don't know what is coming before you, do you? They were thinking is because you were thinking is Igbo problem. When these people come to kidnap, to unalive, they don't ask you who you are. They just pick you or straight. Everybody continue to go down. Foolish people. You think Tinubu will save you Yoruba Afonjas? Hopeless people. Who are the people who gave order to unalive people at Lekki Toll Gate? Today, all the panel of inquiry that they brought to bring out the people who ordered for shooting, all were Shirad. Did you hear anything again? Those people that they unalive at Lekki Toll Gate, under the carpet, they were swept in there. Corruption is good when you are in charge. Corruption becomes thanksgiving when you are part of it. Corruption becomes connection when you are part of it. That is why some of them, you can see talking from the both sides of their mouth. If you hear the contract, if you see you're saying that, you hear the Tinubu, some of them, just look at all this, just go to your internet. Just understand your internet. You will see that the people hailing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now, the Yorubas. The same Yorubas that jailed him and are hailing him. That is why I don't have self-pity for them. That is why I will continue to beg God Almighty that this kidnapping should, capture every one of them in Yoruba land. Somebody was talking on my airspace yesterday that I wasn't on speaker. I would have told you what you never needed to hear in your life. Hey, these Fulanis, they are coming to Lagos and we're not safe. You are not safe as an Igbo man and you are still in Lagos State. Coming to ask me questions. How in Lagos, what did the speaker of, what is he called now? The mouthpiece of Tinubu told you? What did he tell you? He said this should be the first and last that Igbos should get themselves involved in anything election in Lagos State. So why are you so impartial? Lagos State will be taken over by these terrorists according to instructions of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now look at them, look at these fools everywhere. Where they were going to kidnap girls in the north, military were called to live there 2 minutes before these terrorists came. And when they were asked, they said order came from above that we should live there. Now Bayo Ononuga cannot say anything again. They cannot go after those people. When Musa came in, Christopher Musa, that animal, came in when they brought him in for the second time. I will fish out who made that call for soldiers to leave so that children can be kidnapped. What have they done? The same government you are calling, when kidnappers kidnap you, please, all of you will be unalived waiting for them to come. I'm telling you the truth. The same government unaliving you, the same government that caused insecurity are the same people you are waiting to come and rescue you. Are you people not daft? Is your head working at all? I know that sometimes poverty doesn't make some of you to reason, but you should reason even though you are poor. Because you'll be easy. If you don't have life, you are nobody. I don't know if there is life after life, but this is what I see. I will protect it with everything I have. That is why I am speaking the way I am speaking. I am not speaking to cause any war. I am speaking the truth to life. Some of you, what you cannot say is what I'm saying here. You can see them. Any small thing, they will arrest you. Is that a country to you? If you come to tell the world the truth of what is going on in Nigeria, they will come after you. Is that a country, I ask you? And some of you will be, you're talking about my president. I want your president to remain as a president even up to, from the next coming election, he should win. I'm not against him. But you see this Biafra? If you stand on our way, I swear, I don't want to know who you are. Whether you like the Biakolo, whether you like the Tinubu, we will crush you to death. I'm telling you. It doesn't matter who you are. Stand on the way of this Biafra, we will destroy you. Whether you like the governor or whoever, this one that Soludo is doing in Biafra land, we're just looking at him. We are just looking at him. Very soon, Soludo will understand. The next one now will be him. I don't know where those angels came from. I do not know. God answers Biafra's prayer. I don't know how those angels came out. And then the chief security officer of Soludo was attacked. I believe that the next one now will be Soludo. We are not going. You see, one thing you people should understand is we are very serious with this thing that we are doing. We want Igbo to be free from this terror. The most safest place in Nigeria now is the southeast. And if Fulani comes there, they will be buried there. Any Fulani we get in our forest is gone. Because if you said you are a human being, if you come to the southeast, we are welcome. Go and rent house. Let people know what you are doing. Come out from the bush. If you see you in any of our forests, in any of our bushes, we will consider you as a terrorist and we will treat you as such. And that is a simple truth. I'm very confident and I'm very courageous in what I'm saying because I know what is coming against them. So if you are Fulani in Biafran land, it's just a matter of time you'll be taken away. Matter of time. If you are Fulani in my own forest, I came from Anambra and you are in my own forest, it's just a matter of time. I will protect my own state first. I'm telling you the truth. This is the reason why we have been shouting. And Igbos have been unalived. Nobody speaks for them. You can see Soludo the way he's treating and scattering Anambra State. All his boys are unaliving. Biafrans left. What has not even been happening in Biafran land is happening now under Soludo. But his son is here. His son, nobody is controlling him. But he wants to control Ndibu. He wants to tell you when you come out and do your own business. He wants to tell you what to do at every point in time. He wants to use the remote and remote you up and down. But when they come to this place, there is a law that is on ground. Nobody is God in this country. The law, even though you are the lawmaker, you must obey the rules of the law that you made. They say charity starts and begins at home. These people respect their rule of law. Every point in time when you come out, you've already know what you are going to do. Nobody's going to teach you what you're going to do. When you break the law, they will come after you. It is very important for you to break the law here. This Soludo and other governors come to this country. And that is why we know that these people they're just wicked for no reason. They know that they are doing evil. They know. It's not as if they don't know. Because when they come here, they obey the system. So these people are intentionally wicked. They have intents of being wicked. They are intentionally wicked. They are very intentional with their wickedness. Maybe for political gain or for political assignment. That's why they are the way they are. But what I'm telling you is that as from this month, we're going to give these these Nigerian animals in Biafran land a date. When that date is start counting, and you refuse to leave Biafra after the last date, I swear before my Father in heaven, you know there is something UN asked us to do. I came here, I told us that UN asked us to complete a tax. And that tax is coming to an end. And that is why I don't have any document to stand on now to declare that order. But once we have that document ready, you will understand how serious we are. Very fanatical with what we are doing. We are not here to. I don't have money, but I have seen money with my 2 eyes. It doesn't. When I see 1 billion, I know. When I see 2 billion, I know. Because I worked in an oil company where I was controlling cash. I was controlling the whole country's money. People that are into petroleum pays money into our account. I will be the one to verify it. Do you know how much I've seen with my naked eye that I don't have? So money does not move me. Whether you have 20 billion, it doesn't move me. You know how many of my uncles who are self-made? You know how many of my uncles who are billionaires? Some of you that knows me knows what I'm talking about. I don't come here to tell you what, but I'm not rich. I don't have money. They refuse to help. I struggle to get to my position today. Nobody can nobody can come and tell you, but I supported you. Nobody. I crawled, scratched, and pushed until I got to this level. So you can't come and say, I made you. I'm self-made. So that is why nothing moves me. Nothing, absolutely nothing moves me. When I'm broke, I know what to do to get money legitimately. That is why these Afonjas will come. They are now shouting Nnamdi Kanu everywhere. That Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet. Some of them now have started. I thought you will wear him handcuff in his hand and use AI to make him start crying. Why are people not making him to cry again? Now you are wearing him pastor and reverend father's uniform. Why are you not making Nnamdi Kanu to cry again? Now the truth is now before you. Now you have started seeing the truth. Now you know that same man that you condemn. You said this, the Bible will always say the rejected stone is now the cornerstone. Or how did they even speak the English? You know, I didn't pass through school. The same Afonjas, the same these useless Yorubas that hate Igbo with everything. They are now praising Nnamdi Kanu.
Wonderful one. I don't need to add anything again. I have already said my own. And I have already participated in telling you the things we need for this journey. So, you that see this information, what are you going to do with it? I don't know. But let me just take a few comments. Some people also drop their own Engineer Ifeanyi Chukwu said, I hope Nigeria is not the place God told Abraham to pack comot. Maybe or maybe not. Diamond said, make I run to comment section. So, Augustin said, that is why Biafra is the rising sun indeed. We are unstoppable. And I hear we go take back break. More of the videos is going to drop on your page soon. So like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. Once again, TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. I salute you. I am signing out. Que Messiano.